it's a school community where everybody has education as their top priority. You're not arguing with parents or teachers or students or school board members. Everybody's on the same team. So I like that feeling, obviously, and it allows you to offer a lot more to the students.
You suddenly realize how big the world is. You are now sitting in meetings and teaching with people who may be from Australia or Europe or South America or Asia. It is absolutely a fascinating experience in order to be with people and serve people from the broad base of cultures that end up in places like Singapore.
It is the embodiment of what many educators profess, and that is lifelong learning. Every assignment we have, every unique culture and school environment that we work in, stretches us as individuals, both personally and professionally, and there's probably nothing more rewarding as an educator than to be in that kind of an environment where we as educators are continually learning and growing ourselves, and that's a great model for the kids in our schools.
It's fantastic. It's got all kinds of advantages you don't realize at the start. I guess international schools have the advantage of not being tied down by national rules and regulations and things like that. So we can really try things out. We can really be cutting edge. And that's really exciting.
What's interesting about international school education, no matter where you're located, whether it's in The Hague or Kathmandu or Dubai or Peru, is the shared quality and values of international school educators around educating the whole child to live in a global society and envisioning what it's really going to mean to grow up across the 21st century, not just in this moment in time.
The emphasis on professionalism and the ability to actually be able to enjoy and be passionate about the teaching and the learning of the students. And that has been the case for 27 years overseas. And I think that that's what you find more in international schools. You have a different clientele, you have a different focus, and it really is about learning and teaching.
As soon as I had my first day in the classroom, it was immediately obvious that I was able to focus so much more on teaching and learning and less on crowd control and discipline and so on. The students were eager to learn, the parents were supportive.
The schools in an international setting truly become the family's community. It becomes a community center, and I think we become a family then.
One thing that all teachers, I think, at all those schools find satisfying is that they move from control and discipline. They move from that to being teachers. And that's one of the most satisfying things, and I think that's pretty common in international schools.